So, just recently I went to the Venue, which is a cinema/theatre, which is based at Bishop Grosset in the north of Lincoln. Now, I'm what you could call a bit of a cinema addict, in the sense of I studied film, I love film, and I go see a lot of films. And every week my DVD collection gets a little bigger and threatens to crush me whilst I sleep. Now, I will prefix this by saying that the Venue cannot be blamed for the quality of the flick which we actually saw whilst we went. But disregarding that, let's talk about the Venue. The Venue is an ace little place. It's actually a theatre, but it has a screen in it which was donated by the Lincoln Film Society. And it was much bigger than I expected it to be. It's got quite a large screen and quite a large amount of seats. You can tell that it's a theatre which has been turned into a cinema. Kind of evident by the box office which has a bar, and it's unusual taking booze into a cinema, but I'm going to do it if they offer me the option. It's just rude not to. I think what makes the Venue a great venue is a lot of their selection of films. Like, they show a lot of modern films for children and for families, and they have a Family Day special deal which makes tickets only about £2.50, and they show films which have just left the Odeon. Which brings me to my first point. The Venue does have a drawback. It is at the top of the hill, and for people at the bottom of the hill it's a little way out unless you drive. Bear in mind that they do have a car park and you can just park there. And it's only like a tiny walk to get there from the car park. But with the exact issue which makes it a problem for the people who live in the south of Lincoln makes it actually a great thing for the people who live in the north of Lincoln. There's a lot of larger housing estates up there and you don't want to have to go all the way downhill to see a film. The closer the better. So we went to see a film called Now You See Me, and whilst Now You See Me wasn't the worst film in the world, it certainly wasn't the best. But we're not here to review the film, we're here to review the Venue, so if you'd like to see a review of the film, you can find that on my personal channel. The actual playing of the film was great. The audio crackled only twice throughout the entire film, which for an independent cinema is fantastic, and you wouldn't really notice it unless you were looking it, and I was looking for it because I was in review mode. I don't think anyone else noticed. The quality of the screen was good, the pitch was good, the clarity was good, everything about it was very impressive. And really, for the £5 which you pay for the ticket, you're getting a very good deal. I do have a couple issues. You don't get a seat number, which I found weird because it's acting as a cinema, and in a cinema you always have a seat number on your ticket. This wasn't so much of an issue when we went to see it because there wasn't that many people in, but I get the feeling that if it was much busier, that could cause problems. But that seems like a minor point of error when everything else is good. They've recently renovated, so they've all got nice comfy seats. And overall it was an enjoyable evening, so I think if you're visiting the city and you're looking for somewhere which is a little different to your traditional cinema and you're not interested in paying the extortionate prices which Odeon charge, why not pop along? But you can find all the information about their events and listings on their website, and if you do go along, why not come and tell us what you thought of it? What you thought was good, what you thought was bad about the Venue. I enjoyed it and I had a thoroughly relaxing evening, so until then, we shall talk to you guys later.